Come January, the new semester starts. The final semester, and the break, and new school and new year provides a nice start to the end. Even Ben seemed to be bouncing back. Contrary to his fears, it was business as usual once the break ended. Sure, there was the occasional rumor or whisper, but they were vastly overshadowed. Classes pass and the weather finally starts getting warmer again. It really felt like a victory lap compared to how turbulent that first half of the year. Olivia in particular decided she'd live here for too long without exploring much. So she got it. Olivia in particular decided she'd live here too long without exploring much. So she got a new fire in her to see the city inside and out. Now I understand what it's saying. We got to see it all. Art galleries, grand luxurious malls, underground tunnel systems, the local state parks. Just seen everything the city had to offer. We even went back to visit the arcade a few times. And that brings us here. From a public school standpoint, I consider it our final destination. Not the last class, or the graduation itself, or even the after-party Olivia and I skipped to cuddle together at my place. I had something better in mind, something I'd always wanted to do since my folks moved here. And finally I was able to make a plan and put it into action. Liz's hatchback barrels down the freeway. The trunk is completely packed for the week-long trip ahead of us. Not driving though, the location is shockingly close. Olivia holds my arm close, jittering a bit in anticipation. I'd always heard of this place, but I've never actually been. I have once. Was an elementary school, but it was a blast. Did you get to go surfing? No, and I don't plan to. What about you, Inko? You up for hanging 10? Maybe, although I'd rather avoid a burial at sea. That actually does scare me a bit. Wuss. I mentioned we got to explore everything the city had to offer. That wasn't exactly true. There's one place I've been avoiding having to mention, just for the occasion. Something we'd all talked about together and decided to save for very last. And we're getting ever closer, as Liz drives onto a humongous concrete bridge jutting out across the shore. Our fifth passenger speaks up. I'd actually briefly considered setting up a senior trip down here. I'm glad you didn't. I would have resigned from treasurer on the spot. It never would have flied, yeah, especially with the audit. Everyone shut up, I see it. All of us lean forward, trying to get a glimpse of our destination. Just off the coast of the city, there's an island. You know how the city is called Volcadera Bluffs? Well, I'd seen the bluffs. I just haven't seen the caldera or the vol. The island hosts both. Manuaye, it's called, and Kawela Ekalani, being the three volcanoes making up the archipelago. With its lush natural forestry, the island was labeled a national park, Every last plant here grew of its own accord, creating a wild jungle that beautifully engulfs every section of life here. That's what I heard, the heat kicking on. All the way up towards the mountain peak, where numerous hiking trails lead to a scenic view of the dormant volcano, as well as a panoramic of the island itself. And then there's a small yet bustling town that sits just above the golden sand beaches, where the aquatic dino inhabitants make their real living. Yes, good. So many unique boutiques here, full to bursting with handmade trinkets that perfectly capture the island's community. And then there were the few resorts, such as the one we're staying at, nestled on the foothills to give tourists the best views possible. Our connected suites face towards the towering mountain, with our shared balcony providing us a view almost directly of the largest dormant volcano. It was the perfect setup there, not only with the well-padded lawn chairs, but even a built-in grill for Olivia and Damien to fight over. Oh. I step out of the shower and start drying off with a towel. All day today, we got to see as many sights the island has to offer as we could. True to his word, Damien's top priority was surfing lessons. He'll be down at the shore every day this week for a few hours. Olivia tells me dinos can't get sunburnt, but I swear he seemed a little redder this afternoon. Speaking of, Olivia offered to handle my sunscreen treatment. I don't know which of us was more eager. Me for avoiding the harsh sun's rays, or Olivia, who looked elated at the idea of being handsy with me. And while she did a good job, I felt the need for a sun-based guts tattoo was too much. At first, we all hung together, checking out the shops and restaurants we wanted to visit. I'm going to be slightly less pale now. Yeah. Ugh. But after Damien ran off on his own, we started to disperse and go on our own adventures. Liz found a place that would give her a full neck massage. Ben became engrossed in the cultural side of the island, taking a foot tour through the history of Manuahi. And Olivia and I decided to hang out at the Lau, sampling the bonfire cooked meats while watching a lively fire dance show. There's just one last thing tonight. If you ask me, it's the most important part. I exit the bathroom in a fresh set of clothes. Outside, the sky is beginning to darken. The sun is riding along the edge of the monolithic husk of the volcano. That's why I picked this resort. There's not a better view in the state. Olivia lazes around on one of the large beds. She sips an exotic juice cocktail and flips through a travel magazine. Took long enough. You sampling every darn soap they got in there? I'm just thorough. If I'd known you'd take half an hour, I would have gone first. It's about time to meet up. Taking the spot beside her, I see Olivia's phone resting on her stomach. How'd the call with your dad go? The older Baronix had called just as we got back to our room, which is why I got first dibs on our shower. We would have talked for longer if I had known you wanted to drain all the hotel's water. He's good, though. Said he'd try to come home by summer's end. That'd be awesome. We could have another pool party at Damien's. Anyway, how long till everyone's back? Soon, so I'm gonna go clean up now. Relax. I can wait. Olivia sets herself on the well-cleaned carpet and starts marching to the bathroom. Now you go ahead and set up. Hold on. She picks out a soda from the mini-fridge and flicks the door shut with her hip. The cane's drained and crumpled in seconds. And she gives me the piece of litter. Wow, treasure. Yep. I'll come find you guys when I'm done, alright? Sure. The door clicks behind her and I start making preparations. I pick up our room's phone and dial the number for room service. A brief phone call later and the order is placed for some pizzas, 3 pepperoni and 1 with anchovies. It's set to deliver to my next destination. I find the mini cooler I brought and fill it up with ice and more sodas from the fridge. And lastly is my camera bag and tripod, which I sling over my shoulder. Carrying everything, I step out of the bungalow into the fresh, humid air. There's a huge shared balcony nearby, intended for parties and equipped for buffets. To my luck, the whole place is vacant. I make claim to the tables closest to the edge. From here, the whole town below sits in view of us. I notice it's layered from tropical jungle to civilization to beachfront. Across the water, the city is still visible, near enough to remind us we're close to home, but far enough to feel like we're in another world. It's a lot to take in. I'll let my breath out and inhale deeply. Let's make the most of this while it lasts. Setting the mini cooler down on the floor near the wall, I spend the next few minutes gazing out over the view of the island. It's hard to look away, and I'm already getting ideas of where we could go next. But I have a task to perform first, and I set my camera and tripod in the ideal location, retrieving my new remote. Hey, there you are! Turning around, I spot Damien approaching me with a quickened pace. I almost flinch until he walks right past me, stopping next to the mini cooler and patting the top of it as he fetches a can of soda. Don't run away now, you hear? I don't think it'll have much to say back, Damien. Everything on its way? I just ordered pizza. It should be here soon. Cool. Liz and Four Eyes number 2 will be out in a sec. Damien drops down on a seat, gnawing the top of the soda can off and drinking its contents. Dang, this place is something else though, isn't it? Thanks, Inko. No problem. I'm glad we could do something like this. True to Damien's word, Liz strolls out of her bungalow. She's sharing with Damien. Yawning into her hand, her head seems to swing around more than usual. I feel amazing. I can't believe I've never tried acupuncture. Everything's just so effortless. It's crazy. She joins us by the table, continuing to rave about her spa treatment. And they were just so coordinated. It's like a pit stop crew in a race. They called it Aikambula'o treatment. I think that's my species in their native tongue. Neat. Actually, I took Olivia down to Little Trudon a while back. He told us the Japanese word for gator is Wani. I think I've heard of that before. But she's Baronix, isn't she? Ben is the latest to join us. I check back at the window to my bungalow and see Olivia's out of the shower getting ready. Yeah, that's what she said, but the resemblance is undeniable. Oh, absolutely. In elementary school, whenever a teacher did the see you later... In elementary school, whenever a teacher did the see you later alligator thing, everyone would point to her. She hated it. Oi! I know you're not telling anyone about the dark trauma of my past. Olivia approaches, freshly washed off and carrying quite the payload with her. Jeez, is that all of your art stuff? You know vacations are to get away from work, right? Can it? Unless you want to wake up tomorrow with a mustache. What kind of mustache? She moves from the chair to the table facing the balcony and unfolds a travel easel. Atop it, a plain sketchbook is placed, but Olivia procures a small paint palette instead of any pencil. Right away, she gets to work, starting with a brilliant red near the top of the page. Don't stare, keep talking. Just going on about her days. I checked out a few of the trails just before I got back. Some beautiful stuff around here. You guys should check it out. Oh, hold that thought. Heck yeah! He points at the approaching pair of dino ladies carrying large trays. They set them down on the tables, 4 fresh steaming pizzas. Oh, Liz has to hold Damien back from drooling a hole in the table. Olivia, however, has her attention split between her canvas and the fresh food. But she shakes her head and goes back to it. You don't even want one? Here. I pick a slice up, careful not to drop it, and bring it over to Olivia's mouth. Once she notices, she opens wide and chomps half of it in one mouthful. Alright, now it's a party. Damien springs for some pizza himself. And once we settle in for real, he gets Liz's attention. Yeah, Liz, your last year go as you expected? I remember you going on about it just before senior year started. Oh no, not at all. My predictions were way off course. I never would have expected things to turn out like this. But I'm glad it did. It's been nuts for everyone. I don't think anyone here is the same person they were before. What about you, Inko? What were you expecting as the new guy? That's a good question. I remember when I first stepped off the metro on the first day of school. I wanted to have lots of friends, most of all. I actually never made friends before. Not like you guys. Just people I'd know for as long as I was around, before I had to move again. So it was my goal to get as many as I could. Yeah, and how'd that go? I didn't know friendship could be so exhausting. But so rewarding, too. All the trials and tribulations and everything, I think they were all worth it. Because I made friends with you all. I look to a certain girl who remains silent but not inattentive as I catch her own eyes staring my way. And more. So I get... wait. And more. So I guess to sum it up, it's been an experience I'd never want to give up, Damien. So I guess to sum it up, it's been an experience I'd never want to give up, Damien. Despite the ups and downs and twists and turns. I certainly never would have guessed a new student would have been such a wrench in the works. Getting so tangled up in Olivia, Mia, and everyone else. And me. I was in a bad situation. I'm not anymore. Thinking on it, things were set in motion from day one, huh? Hey, I'm grateful. Thanks. Yeah, Olivia. I'm going around the table and asking for your input one last time. What do you think? She stops brushing and looks me in the eye before turning all the way with a smile. About the new human student waltzing in and wrecking our ways of life? Well, I'm currently relaxing at a fancy as hell beach resort with some of my favorite people. One of which I thought I'd never be friends with again. All thanks to my boyfriend. She looks back to me. Yeah, you did good, soldier. And Damien, I really appreciate you always trying to include me. Damien brushes the back of his head. He's got nothing to say for once. From there, conversation drifts from topic to topic. Liz in particular got into a bragging competition with Ben when she talked about the colleges she was applying to, and he rebutted with his own lofty goals. Damien pretended to moderate the whole debate before declaring both of them were eggheads. Olivia joins in sometimes, but for the most part focuses on her little project. Ben busts out a poker set he'd brought with him, complete with chips. As the sun gets closer and closer to setting, we all enjoy the evening. The sun's nearly set. The rest of the pizza's nearly out, and Ben's run out to get more soda and chips. I look out over the balcony to the city below, forming different plans for what we could do tomorrow. The possibilities are endless, aren't they? Behind me, I hear Liz chuckling to herself as she clacks the poker chips she'd drained from us into neat stacks. Oh my god. Oh. I'd say poker night is a possibility for this channel as well. Foldsville. The most random assortments of characters. I love it. As it would turn out, she had an unbeatable poker face. Match after match, she had sharked the whole table. Wait, what if when she was stretching her neck, she was... Something tugs at my sleeve. Hey. Yo, come here. I'm led by the sleeve to another of the lawn chairs, where Olivia sits me down. She then takes a moment to look at me, even goes as far as to adjust my legs for some reason. When she seems satisfied with my position, Olivia lifts herself right onto my lap with the use of her arms and tail, wiggling herself around until her back is firmed pressly against my chest. Whoa, what's this all about? Her tail wraps around my waist, securing herself to me. Finishing touches. Look. She points to the propped up easel. Finally, I can see what she was working on. It's impressive how she managed to draw our villa. She'd been working on this for some time, and the piece looks complete already. I start to ask what she means by finishing touches when she places the brush in my hand. Inko, help me finish it. Her voice is soft and inviting, and her hand covers mine gently. How could I even consider resisting? Ah, magnifique. Yeah. What? No, keep going. Alright. While she said keep going, I started to feel her hand guiding my gentle strokes. Slowly, the beautiful painting reaches completion. And all the while, Olivia and I bask in each other's hold. My chin rests atop her hair as she tries to concentrate. And her tail slithers and coils around my waist, keeping me as close as her as possible. Sadly, we're losing sunlight, and the painting won't be able to dry overnight with how humid it is. It looks fantastic, Olivia. I know. I just want to keep going, though. In the morning, then, okay? She grumbles to herself, but I feel her head nod. I try to move my leg, only for her tail to constrict just a bit too tight for comfort. Stay. What about... Stay? Already she's placed her palette and brush aside, leaning back heavily against me. I'll stay, but the painting should be put up. This Gator says later. Not right now, we cuddle. Is there any pizza left? Oh. Yeah, we saved some since we didn't want to interrupt your moment. Shut up. I'm allowed to have this. Liz giggles into her hand and nods. But if her head's way over here, then how is... Anyways. Okay. A pizza pan is brought over, and a circle is formed around it. Olivia basks in the delicious taste, chomping down on the last slices in a wide smile. I nearly bump something off the table, and it's Olivia's sketchbook. Hey, Olivia. You remember back on the second day of school? We played that drawing game in Miss Prockling's class. Yeah. I think that was the first big thing to draw us together. I think you're right. What was? There's this game the other students would play, passing around a note and doodling on it together. Oh, that. I never got to participate. I just kept passing it along. I'd always draw a dick. Fuck. Good for you, Damien. Good for you. I kinda wanna do it again. Like a little send-off to our year at St. Hammond. You're corny. Nevertheless, she picks up the sketchbook and passes it to me. Yeah, I want to draw what I'll remember the year the most by. Hmm. Geez, there's too much to pick from. Let me start then. Hand it over this way. Sure. Ben gets the pad and starts carefully scribbling something down. In the meantime, Liz pipes up. You'd better not draw another dick. Oh my god. It's so detailed. Oh. So, any plans yet? She looks towards Olivia just as she finishes the final slice. Well, Ben here insists I should get some fancy diploma or other, just for the sake of it. So probably one of the nearby schools here, just for a bit. I meant for tomorrow. Though I could help you find one if you want. I've already got a couple acceptance letters. Actually, I've gotten one too. Wasn't anything really amazing, truthfully. At least I won't have to worry about student debt, thanks to my parents offering to foot the bill. Ben passes the sketchbook to Damien. No dicks. Oh, God. Oh. First time. Oh, she did say it. No dicks, okay? I know, jeez. What about you, Ben? You going straight to school after the summer? I wonder if I actually do get to draw a second thing. Well, he hums to himself as he stares off into the distance. I was thinking of taking a few months off. A close friend had a vacancy in their backpacking trip starting next month. And she said it'd be good for me. I figured I'd consider my future after I'd seen more of the world. Sounds romantic, dude. Should tell Lunara how you feel during it, man. Oh. God, he has a thing for him, don't he? Whew, boy. Oh, he loves it. Damien. He grins and points finger guns at Ben. Oh man, all of you are going right back to school. I was just gonna go find a job or something. Oh no, not without some help, Damien. Knowing you, you'd end up working as some sign spinner or something. Hey, sign spinning looks fun. No, it doesn't. Liz finally gives Olivia the sketchbook. From my angle here, I see it's really filling up. No peeking. Bleh. Bleh. She makes quick work of her sketch, and finally the circle is complete when I get the sketchbook back. Pick something good to finish it off, alright? What the fuck? There's no dicks here. The page is like a little scrapbook of our time at St. Hammond. Oh. Oh goodness. What the fuck? Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Is that supposed to be that stupid like blue eyes face? What is that? What is that? Oh my god. Ben had drawn our brief gig as Ideken's apprentices for that wedding. Damien tried his best depicting the arcade trip. Yeah, And Liz chose to depict her dance with Damien. I knew it was going to come up eventually. Little Winnie. Olivia, in turn, drew our dance alongside it. Boy, do I have some competition here. Alright. One less drawing. Let's see. Let's see. Give me a minute. I do have an idea. This is awful. Oh my god, that looks so bad. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh. How does Chris do that shit with a mouse? My god. God, those anchors and stabilizers help a lot. Oh boy. There you go. We're good. We're all done. Oh. My second masterpiece. Jesus Christ. Takes too long to make complete garbage. Yeah. Oh. Jesus. Oh. Done. My drawing joins the rest, and I look over the whole thing once more. Oh. Cute. I think you've gotten a little better. I've gotten worse, actually. I want to keep this one. It's all yours. We keep talking about our senior year and what comes next for some time. Finally, the sun has set and the new moon has risen, framing the balcony perfectly for what I was waiting for. I motioned for Olivia so she'd finally let me stand, which she reluctantly does. Standing and stretching, I feel the pins and needles in my legs slowly fade as I walk to the corner of the balcony. All reliable. I must have taken hundreds of pictures with this bad boy. None of them seem to have noticed it here, thankfully, as I looked again at the chattering group on the balcony. My friends. Somehow I think this picture will mark the precise end of one point in our lives and the start of another. Maybe that's what all pictures do. I make quick work setting everything up just right. The angle, the settings, and everything. Yep, it's time. Everyone. Heads turn, Olivia rolls her eyes but smiles, seeing I'm up to old tricks. I see where this is going. Alright, just one. Thanks, I got a feeling this is going to be a keeper. Damien adjusts his seating to bring Liz closer to him. The focus, f-stop, and ISO are all ideal. No worries for motion blur or anything. I quickly go to sit right by Olivia again, embracing her in a similar way. Do we know when it's done? It's not on a timer. I got a switch here. Oh, on cheese? Sure. Actually, better yet, I just thought of something, just for Olivia. We were talking about this earlier. I tell them what I'd thought up. Olivia's brow furrows defiantly. That's lame. Please don't. My camera. Bleh, just this one time, alright? You got it. Everyone ready? Once more, I'm enveloped in Olivia's arm and tail, and I can feel her joy and annoyance radiate from her more brilliantly than the last rays of sunlight. All eyes look to my DSLR set in the corner, smiles adorning faces from the prospect of this moment being immortalized forever. Here's to the future, yeah? And to good fortunes to come. And good friends we've all made. It's just a picture, don't make it weird. I think it's a bit more than that. 3, 2, 1. I want to hug that gator. Goodness. See ya after the credits. Inko and Olivia? Haven't seen them in a while. Barely even have time for myself between studying and whatnot. Although maybe I should take a break. It'd be nice to take my whatnot on a double date. I'll be down in the city again soon. I think I'll call them now to arrange something. Those two, they're doing great. Thanks for asking. How am I doing? I'm glad you asked. I finally found a career path that really speaks to me. Starting next week, I'm not gonna be Damien any longer. My new name will be Rory the Reading Raptor. Yeah. Didn't read. Lol. Oh, it's you. Inko and Olivia, they've moved. They're still a short drive away, just a town over while Olivia's in college. I think Inko said he found an internship. It's a little annoying having to drive the extra distance, but her stuff is really flying off the shelves these days at my store, and Damon loves coming along to catch up. Hey girl, haven't seen you in forever. Like, when was the last time? It was just before that school dance thing. Oh, why did we even hang around that bitch? I always hated her. I was wondering. She was just a different person before. So, did you get the designs for it I asked for? You know it. I'll make tribal garbs to be the next huge thing that takes off. Trust me. Excellent. Nina and Halford. Those names will stick for me, for better or worse. Mostly for the stress they caused me. It's like they were magnets for trouble. always right in front of the auditor. But I am keeping an eye on their careers. They may be visited again sooner than they expect. What the fuck? What the hell? Inko and Olivia. I don't watch cooking shows. They were students here, Solly. Oh, the monkey boy. I'm proud of him. He's a good soldier, and I wish him luck on his cooking thing. What the fuck? Dear God. Ew! Ew! Oh! Oh! What is that? Ugh, don't show me that. Ah, little Inko. I feel in a world where everyone was constantly giving advice, I was the only one listening to his at times. I'm grateful for him, truly. I've never felt closer to the youth of today. Although, after that head slide I'd pulled, my back was killing me for ages. But it was nice to feel young again. I hope the young love those two share blossoms into something beautiful. Ah, those two? They just came to visit us last week. Guess they missed my cooking too much. It was so nice to see them again, especially since we only have Vinny with us in the house now. I do miss those times when the house was more hectic, as surprising as that sounds. They're their own people now, but our little nest is always open for them. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god. Inky and Livy? Yeah, they came by not too long ago. We spent the whole morning just playing video games. And after that, Inky tried to play street hockey with me. It was so much fun, and he looked really happy even after I accidentally hit him with a slap shot. Is this from the perspective of her dad? Even Olivia agreed that he had fun, but he was too tired and needed to take a nap because he was getting old. I think that's what it is. So, you and that psycho Ben guy. I never took you for that type. Don't call him that, you skank. You know I love you, girl. I don't mean nothing by it. You found someone too, I see. Yeah, and he's just my type. Who else is it? He plays video games, he doesn't shower, and he moderates online forums. Yeah! Woo! Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Inko. Oh, he's one of Trent's assistants at my wedding. It hasn't been that long, honestly. I wish we could have seen him at Trent's services, lend an ear to him and all. I'm just going to assume I'm still in the way. Send our regards his way. I may have a request for him soon. We just found out that we're gonna have a kid. We'll definitely need some high-quality photos on that day. Don't bother drawing any other versions of him. It doesn't matter. It's all good. Ugh. Olivia? Yes, I know her well. Showed up one day with a whole stack of paintings, demanding I put them up right away. She and her boyfriend bought a few particular paintings on the spot as well, in cash. Turns out they were just going to donate them back permanently, so I gave them a discount. What a strange couple. We're even getting characters from other endings. Human and a Baronix. That does ring a bell, yes. They visited the park more than once. What a nice couple. They helped clean up the litter around a few of the picnic sites. It gives me hope to see there's still people like that. I hope they're doing fine. My grandfather as well. While he says he's retired, he still goes out of his way to teach our children our family's traditions. That old man, I swear, he should be enjoying his retirement and step away from the fires. I couldn't imagine a show without him trying to hide in the audience, as if we wouldn't notice him. I just hope he is well enough once we take our show on the road. The Ashtail's next stage is somewhere just beyond that horizon, after all. Oh my God. Welcome, my friend. Are you here for the usual? Well, I have been practicing a new technique. After all, as an artist, must always challenge their skill. So a chef and showman work to expand their repertoire. Do be mindful, though, that you should lean back. My last friend is still missing his eyebrows. Oh, even in the right aisle. Oh. Never heard of him. You got the wrong person. Now scram. I'm busy trying to get certified as a real mechanic. I don't got time to reminisce about randos if I know them or not. Maybe I did a long time ago, but not anymore. Not anymore. Ooh. Ooh. Show the second one. Oh. Oh, goodness gracious. Ah. July 6, 2027, BC. Wait, what? Oh, right. We got a future. She pregnant? Oh my god. Oh, yeah. Oh. Goodness gracious. As we step out of the theater hall together, the harsh glare from the afternoon sun is only stymied by my prescription glasses. So they'd be about 24, 25 or something at this point. Next year I'm going to be 27. I'm getting to be my 30s. Oh my god. Oh. It was just yesterday that I was 14 on a little shit-ass laptop that shat out on me. Browsing random shit on DeviantArt. Ugh. Goodness gracious. The rest of our group aren't so lucky as I listen to their hisses of pain. We stopped just beside the box office poster of the latest work from the production company Olivia and I got to work for. Look at that little tooth on there. What'd you two think? Olivia and I turned to look at our guests, excited to hear their thoughts. This was the glowing start to our careers, after all. And while we're only interns now, the studio had promised us at least part-time positions for the quality of our work. My girlfriend's hand-painted poster was definitely drawing eyes. As for me, I was in charge of finding the locals for various scenes. This meant I was out in the field taking scenic photos to show directors exactly how certain shots should be framed. That, and I just started training for actual camera work too. Well, I thought it was good. Man, that script kinda sucked, huh? Didn't you just ask them for their opinions? Well, yeah, none of this I haven't accidentally seen while looking for shit for thumbnails in the files that I could use. Sometimes you might get a teensy tiny little itsy bitsy spoiler that's not that crazy or anything, so. And the score. And the acting. Basically everything that wasn't advertising and cinematography. Well, aren't you humble? The movie was fine. Get better standards. Oh god. I don't want to work on bad movies. I want to work on good ones. That's true. Nobody ever got anywhere by underselling themselves. Should you really be that critical, Liz? You're still selling Olivia's prints after all. Well, you do have to start somewhere. Everyone was an amateur once, even you guys. With a loud harumph, Olivia crossed her arms. We'll see if I invite you next time, then. I didn't mean it like that, Olivia. You and Inko did great. The sets looked fantastic, and the locations were really nice, too. Inko, tell her I didn't mean it. Olivia already knows. Even with her head turned away, I can see how her tail is flicking side to side. I was wondering if we were actually going to get a future bit with this ending. Well, only one thing left to do. Our Dilla Spino friend motions towards the long and dirty red carpet still sitting in the foyer of the theater. Taking his signal, I slowly push Olivia over it, my partner pretending to wave at an imaginary crowd for the premiere of the film. Finally, we exit the building. Liz is right behind us. I can't get over that dude finally getting some. Oh my god. I can't get over that. Oh, I was sitting there thinking, wait, what other characters are there in this game? Oh right, that guy. Oh, Buster. Liz is right behind us, opening the door for Damien as he finishes rolling up the runner he brought from home just for the occasion. Am I still in the right spot? Yeah. I wonder if that's a clip-on tie or not. You guys have any other plans for today? Yeah, sorry, but my boss needs me at the studio soon. They want to make sure I remember the script for tomorrow morning's show. I thought you said you ad-libbed everything. Yeah, why do you think they're calling me in again? I can't hide my wins. It's all good. The writers are just butthurt that I can come up with better lines all the time. How long? God. I think hearing the word butthurt in Amazing World of Gumball was one of the very first times I've ever really seen something like that in a TV show, you know? Like, obviously Family Guy is going to have memes in there, and at that point, I think... Yeah, at that point, I've already seen that. So... But seeing, like, words I've only really heard on certain websites in a TV show, that was kind of wild to me at the time. That type of thing never really happened that much. Like, you would still get weird memes on fucking Mad, the TV show. Ugh. Oh, jeez. Thundercats lol. Sorry. Liz sighs. I've also got business to attend to. There's a full crate waiting in my office that I need to process. And Lunara asked me to set some aside, and then there's the Historical Foundation, whose order is missing, and... Breathe, Sunflower. Damien's hand rubs her back soothingly, making her head droop slightly. Right, sorry. That's fine. You already received my newest set though, right? Yes, and there's already a queue of buyers. You're really starting to take off. Because you're a good saleswoman. They smile at one another. Do you two need a ride? Olivia shakes her head in the negative. We'll be good, Liz. In that case, we'll see you two later. Bye, Olivia. Bye, Inko. Swing by my office sometime. We'll do brunch. Sounds like a plan. Oh, and Inko. I receive his silent message with a nod. My fingers brush over my pocket, and Damien nods. He smiles in recognition, both of us grinning as our girlfriends look confused. With waves of goodbye, we go our separate ways, our oldest friends heading towards the parking lot while we veer down the sidewalk. Traveling down the worn pavement of Volcadera Bluffs, Olivia and I reminisce. Wait a minute. Pointed at how much or little the city has changed around us as we wander aimlessly down memory lane. So as we wander, I know there's a destination I'm particularly heading for. Carefully, I weave our path to my end goal, hearing the tiniest of gasps from my girlfriend when she sees the familiar water feature. Entering the park from so long ago, Olivia can only smile and take it in, how it all looks the exact same. Even the stairs upward, though this time I'm more capable of carrying her up. I've recently gotten into a bit of farming as well. I got a little garden going. It's tough work, but the fresh food is well worth it. I've been considering documenting my progress and posting it online. Maybe some of my other findings. Turns out, self-sustainability makes you a lot more in tune with the world you live in. I ease her down gently on the ledge of the fountain, her tail tips tracing over the water's surface slowly. Wow, I can't believe it's still here. Oh, the little tail. Yeah, it brings back a lot of memories. For just a moment, the park is all white, the air is cold, and a younger Olivia is sitting beside me. And with a blink, I'm back to the present, though Olivia seems to still be in that moment as she stares wistfully at the water pouring down the fountainhead. Time passes as I simply stand beside her, listening to the trickle of water splash down. Finally, I feel her clawed fingers take hold of my hand, the scales of her palm meeting the skin of mine. She's finally come back. A heavy, shuddering breath passes through her lips. Welcome back. She rolls her eyes and snorts derisively. But her fingers tighten around my hand. It feels like a lifetime ago now, doesn't it? Yeah. But I still remember it perfectly. Right down to our lousy wishes. She turns herself fully to me. I think they were good wishes. They came true, after all. She looks back to the fountain. Yeah, they did. That was a pretty wild day, huh? Real bittersweet. Yeah. We were pretty dumb back then. At least I was, trying to jump up here. And then I helped you out the rest of the way. Yeah. It's a good kind of stupid. Miss Scaler got a hold of me the other day. She wants me to be an alumni speaker. Back in the same classroom, even. I'll stand where he stood. You gonna do it? I think I will. I want to pass on to others what was passed on to me. In a way, it all started here. It was. Those were some pretty lucky wishes. I want to test it. I quirk an eyebrow at her. I'm saying we should do it again. All right then. With my free hand, I reach into my pocket. Oops, wrong one. Only one thing is in that pocket, and it isn't a coin. I have to draw away my other hand so I can check my last pocket. And come up with only a single silver quarter. Well, do you want to have the wish? She chews her lip and thought. What if we both flip it and wish? Like sharing? Yeah, like sharing. Together then. Olivia nods, once more taking my hand. The coin is balanced on my finger, and her thumb is primed to flick it. On 3, 2, 1. Despite the awkwardness, Olivia manages to flip the coin perfectly into the well. I make my wish, curling my hand around hers. Although it sort of forms into a prayer by the end. It's an important one. Well? What'd you wish for? Looking all intense like that. You go first. Olivia's hand leaves mine once more, as she clenches her fingers together on her lap. To be as good a teacher as he was. And to be able to bring out the most in those around me. You've already done so with me. You're making me blush. Cut it out. Okay. What was yours? My wish. Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck? Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh. Oh. What? What do I do? What? I didn't? What do you mean? Oh, goodness. Alright, we're gonna go through it one more time. No, I didn't. What? What did I see different? Am I crazy? Oh well, I got it. Oh well. I don't know what happened. I'm assuming that scene would only happen if you got support true, but they... I don't know. But even though it wasn't like that before, I still got it anyways, and now that it is support true, now the achievement pops up. Maybe. I don't know. If there was something extra in there, let me know and I'll do it on the next mod video. I don't know. I have no clue. You tell me. One thing that I really liked was, yeah, like you learn different things from different endings. Like that's a really nice touch about like the characters. I thought it lost a little bit of that edgy humor from Snoop Game, but they put it back in right where you least expect it. Oh my God. Phew. Oh, you still got it, boys. Oh, it's spicy on the tip of my tongue. Yeah. One more time. Oh yeah, now it really shows it. Man, I see. I wasn't quite paying attention fully to that part. Oh, God. Poor Ben, jeez. Man. Yeah, it really presses hard on at the end there. Oh, that right there, jeez. Man, that was again, you knocked it out of the park a second time. I think they do have like one or two other games that they've already made before this. I'll have a look at that maybe in the future. But yeah, whatever they decide to do in the future, I'm there for it. We'll see what happens. Workshop, yeah. What have we got? Who drank the purple drink? What What the hell is this trophy? Oh, it's the Python girl. Oh my god. Oh Lord. Oh, Ben. Why are you dressed like that? See all 23 items. Good Lord, look at all that. Don't do... Please stop. Please stop with that. Oh. Down on Skin Row. Waiting for the bus. Why? Oh, what? There was something about an encore for Snoot game that I saw on Twitter. There was something about Stella, I guess, getting a more legitimate story for her. I'll look around for that. I'll go, it's bookmarked somewhere. I'll have to go look for it. And we'll see how that ended up, what's up with that. What's this? Post-ending 3 story in which Inko and Olivia take a camping trip and meet 2 unexpected new friends. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Yeah. It's been a few months since it's been out, so some people can make a few things out of it in that time. Come on, load. Oh my god, what the fuck? And now I have nothing. Oh, he's wearing a black shirt. Have you seen Olivia today? Stop staring at me. What the fuck? The winter rewrite cope fic end up ending 2. Yeah, I'll do that. I need to take a break from snooting it up for a while. The winter formal has ended in a complete disaster. Olivia and Inko struggle to pick up pieces of their wounded relationship, while hopefully making the most of their last semester at St. Hammond. A drama of worms. What the fuck? An adaptation of I Wanna Kiss That Snoot's bonus chapters. The original fic can be found here. What the hell is... Okay. Oh, look at that. Wow, they're all together. Yeah. I won't want to forgive... I don't want to forgive that Gator. What? Oh, what are these machines? Posted July, August, blah, blah, blah. Olivia has just made her tearful confession of her subterfuge to Inko in the rain. But what happens when he finds he's unable or unwilling to forgive her? Huh. With 4 to 5 hours of story and 5 different endings. Oh, we're in it. We're in deep now, lads. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it all, man. It's what I do. It's just what I do, man. Who drank the purple shit? Annan x Olivia fanfic set after the events of the Winter Formal 2024, and Annan is the newest student at St. Hammond. But is he the only bald skinny? Bald cuckoldry. What the fuck? Why would he be I guess it's alternate. I guess none of that other shit happened. Chapter select titles. That's actually nice. And thank you for the off-site download, so you don't have to worry about finding shit that'll rip workshop mods off of Steam for you to use. Because sometimes those ended up not working, I think, in the past. I don't know. A drive to McDonald's. This is a super low-effort mod made for the purpose of understanding the REMP engine. Do not expect any form of quality in the assets used or the text written. I will, anyways. Fuck you. The Scottish encounter. Oh, lassie. What the fuck? What the fuck? Isn't that guy from Baldur's Gate? Or is that someone else? Oh, Inko and Olivia meet a Scottish person. Thrilling. 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how stupid you are. I made this. Woo. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This mod doesn't do anything. It just changes Ben's winter dance clothes to Naomi's dance clothes and from Snoot Game. Hot. Hell yeah. Oh, femboy. Steve Dales. God, the Simpsons have been ruined completely. Oh, fuck. No, Chris was right. This shit sucks. It sucks ass. I mean, I'll laugh at steamed hams, but God, I just remember a tweet he made where it's like, these memes they're just ruining the scenes from the show. And I'm like, now I get it. Now I understand what he means by that. Now I agree with him. It's like, I don't quite feel the same way about SpongeBob as much, but boy, The Simpsons, oh my God. The funniest show has the unfunniest fans I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit. What if I took scene from show and put Donald Trump in front of it? Oh, what if I put Donald Trump's face on it? That makes it funny, right? Huh? I don't know why I chose a Russian voice for that. Turnabout Gator. Oh, God. What the Oh, my God. You're not a fur lover, right, Jibu? What the hell? You are Phoenix Wright, the Ace Attorney trademark. Oh, Lord. I draw worse than Inko. You can't possibly draw worse than me, man. No homo. I cannot in good faith recommend you play this. Snoot Club Mod Jam. Less than an hour to make. What the fuck is this? I don't know what that is. And I'll probably never find out. Dog caught sucking on the binky in Chicago may face life in prison. Did he go too far? God forgive me, I'm not the author. Now it should work, we are so back. Don't play with the Snoot Core or Anim Breakout mod. Make some errors. A library that, okay, it's a library of data. We'll use Wani text box instead. Snoot Core, blah blah blah. Okay, I'll see that later. Red pen. Caveman and left a fair amount on the table with Wani. Unimplemented assets. Comments on things they wish they did. Yeah, probably through the script files and all that. And while they may have artful writers, the grammar leaves much to be desired in areas. I can see how you feel that way. Yeah, there was definitely like different art in each credit sequence that was different. And some of that wasn't in the game, I don't think. Minor improvements. Full unlock if seen Epilogue, yeah. Yeah, I think that's what happened. Patched wonky animations. Extended animation in spots. Huh. That's actually neat. Treehouse troubles. Where's the door? Features an alternate ending based off of fanfic. Why are they... I guess they're building a treehouse for Vinny. Down on Skin Row. Oh, yeah. Good. Oh my god, what the hell? It's like that cat that Kira has to deal with. What the fuck? Why? What is this? One day, Inko and Olivia go to Lenara's house, but what they don't know is that this visit will change their lives forever. Oh my god. God, I got plenty of shit to go through, boys. And, oh god. I ain't done yet. Eating some ice cream. Off-site download for the mod, I really do appreciate that. I think that's about everything so far. Yeah, okay. I think that's about it so far. So, yeah. I'll see you next time. Take care.